Hello, welcome into this mystery reading. It's Molly, your QuantumLeapQueen. Thanks for joining me on this reading. These readings are timeless and they are a source for you to utilize whenever you need some extra nourishment in your life. Always pick these readings based on your intuition and trust that if you click this video, there's a message here for you. I'm going to set the intention right off the bat to give you guys the best messages you need to hear today. And I'm starting with the tarot to get some details. This is Every Little Thing You Do is Magic Tarot. So let's begin. What are we talking about today on this mystery reading? Thank you. I have the Chariot, the first card out. This is telling me you're starting a new chapter. The Chariot is about a new beginning. And I feel like it's depicted so well in this card. It's like birthing yourself differently, like literally starting on a different path in a different direction. You were going a certain way. And I just get the sense that you had no choice but to pivot. You had like a major pivot in your life recently. And it literally was like a rebirth in a way. So let's find out some more details about that. Thank you. I have the Six of Cups. You could be in this period where you really don't know what to do or what direction to move. You can see from this bear, from the baby bear to the medium size to the adult bear, there's something about like you've really been on a journey, and like I'm hearing actually one of the greatest things you can do right now is just rest. You've been through a lot. So coming back to that place of rest within yourself and not feeling guilty for resting. There's something like that, like allowing yourself to be nourished right now. I'm like allowing yourself to remember like your child self and not trying to always like push forward. I feel like now is actually a time for you to slow down. I have the Four of Cups. Yeah. It was, yeah, with the Two of Cups at the top of the deck. It definitely was like an emotional roller coaster that you've been on recently. It could have been a falling out, like with a partner, with a friend, some relationship in your life. I feel like there could have been a falling out, and it's really painful because I don't think you ever expected to be splitting paths with this person. Yeah, so it's just like extra painful because this person meant a lot to you, but you recognize like you guys are going different paths, so it's really challenging emotionally. Let me see what other details or advice needs to be known at this time. Thanks. I have the Five of Cups and the Apprentice of Cups. Yes. So, man, you've been through it emotionally. That's all I can say. The Apprentice is the Page of Cups. And so the vulnerability that you have felt emotionally actually is kind of out of this world. Like truly you've hit like emotional depths that you have not yet been to. So you're seen and witnessed through this time, and you are supported through this time. That's a message I'm hearing to tell you too, because it kind of feels like when you're in the ocean of grief, it can feel like I don't know where this ends, and I don't even know if I have the proper support to move through this. But there's a message here to say that you have the support to move through this. And if you feel like you don't, this is when you need to have humility and ask for it. Ask your guides for it. Ask the universe for it. Ask God for it. Because there's something about free will, and you need to actually ask for it. In your mind, out loud, doesn't matter. But to know that that there's help right there for you. That is really what you need to know, because it's almost like you're in the middle of the ocean drowning. That's what I feel like the energy is post this split. This is the Ace of Cups. Yes, you are literally gaining like new emotional depths, and therefore you're also gaining new emotional heights. Maybe you're not at the point of the heights yet. Usually you always have to build the root system first. So I feel like you're building the depths of the roots, but that's because there is such a gift inside the grief, inside all of the crazy emotion that you are experiencing right now. There is a gift being birthed from what you are experiencing and going through. I don't think most of you can see where that's at right now or what's coming in for you. You're not meant to. You're meant to just be with yourself right now in the grief. But it is, you will see like why you were meant to go through such a difficult thing. That will become clear to you as time moves on. But just that reminder that that's part of it. You're not going through this for nothing. So remember that as well. What other advice can I give this group? What other nourishment is needed for this group? Thank you. Have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This is like the most, my mind says biblically accurate, which is just like a silly term, you know, like biblically accurate depiction of how it feels in the Ten of Swords energy, which is like so vulnerable. Like we have a calf here, just a baby, and just being absolutely stabbed like from every angle. Just I feel like this just really brings into picture like how you're feeling, you know, like how could someone do this to you? But to know like, again, like everything that you're going through has a purpose, and because of the hurt that you've been through now, it's literally building something new. With the Ace of Pentacles, the aces, you can't see them yet, like they're just pure potential, but the pentacles are manifestation. This is earth energy. So, and I'm getting like you are so determined not to carry on this hate to anyone else. Like you really want to transmute this pain, alchemize this pain into something that is physically here to help. So, you know, you have the option to stay bitter, to pass on the pain to someone else because someone did it to you, but I just see like you're so determined not to do that. Like you're really choosing the higher path because you know like that's the path of love, and you always want to come back to love. Also, I feel like when you do that, not that this is your reason for doing that, but I just feel like it's the best revenge actually too. Not that this is about revenge at all, but it just ends up being that, because when you choose yourself and when you choose not to pass on that pain, when you actually alchemize that pain into something like beautiful, that ends up being like the completion of the karma. And and it's almost like whoever this was, or like whatever happens, like they didn't expect you to alchemize. They didn't expect you to rise from the ashes. Like they wanted you to stay hurt, because then that makes them feel powerful. But when you say, I'm not allowing you to take power over me any longer, and you really choose what to do with the pain purposely and make it into something beautiful, oof. Then they have no choice but to truly look at themselves from a radically honest point of view. I mean, maybe they stay in denial, I don't know. That's their journey, but they truly can't deny the amount of alchemy and magic that you are, and how you just don't settle for relationships like this, let's say. and you won't pass on that pain. You will transmute that pain into something beautiful. So trust that about yourself. Let's move on now to some oracle messages. I'm going to start with the Medicine Woman oracle. You are definitely needing some medicine at this time. Okay. What is the best message for this group from this deck? What's the best message for this group from this deck? What nourishment? Thank you. I have the Moon. Okay. The Moon, Lady Moon, gives you the keys to mystery, the other feminine power. The Moon has been showing up like crazy in my readings. And actually, when I'm filming this, there's a super full moon in Taurus the day that I'm filming this. So the moon energy is so here, that feminine energy and the mirroring energy. And you can see its creation energy here too. So I'm curious to hear what advice or knowledge there is for you. 34, the Moon. Okay. It says, I expand, I wax, I wane, I influence the tides, women's cycles and births. I am the moon goddess Selene, and I was worshipped long ago. Can you feel how close we are? Ooh, I get chills with that. The moon is truly a mirror and truly like a really wise, infinite consciousness, and you can absolutely connect to and talk to the moon and ask her for things, FYI. So, I'm going to read the guidance part. The moon is a powerful ally for your psyche and fertile power. The moon reminds you of its presence by your side. Perhaps you have forgotten your lunar, poetic, and sorceress self. Like the moon, you fluctuate in the ebb and flow of your inner life, curious of the secrets hidden in the shadows and depths. You may feel an irrational desire for another reality of fairyland and spells. Call upon the moon for all your projects. The new moon, a protective mother, acts like a charm to bring you abundance and respond favorably to your wishes. The full moon takes you into the depths of your true nature. Okay, so just, maybe you feel very deep connections to the moon. Just a reminder to truly connect with her, with the energy that she represents. Don't be afraid to get a little witchy with it. Sprinkle in that magic. And I think especially as you're going through this time period, like she's the mother, like she is the representation of the mother, and like in astrology, she represents our inner emotions, like our emotional world. So you're definitely in the depths of your emotions right now. So you can ask her for support to bring in resources for you. Have the humility to ask. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's raining right now, like a lot. So, so there's so much here that is representing what you are going through, and also to remember, like, you're right on time. What you're experiencing right now is right on time. You're meant to explore more of your emotional depths right now, even when it's not comfortable. There's purpose to it. So remember that and talk to the moon. So that's good from that deck. I'm gonna read next. Let's do the Rainbow Brain Skull. I love this deck. It's so unique. The Rainbow Brain Skull. And let's see here. Oops, what is the best message for this group from this deck? Thank you. Summon the otherworldly. Ooh. Cool. This is number 10. Let's see. Let's see what it says. There's a short little message with these cards. Number 10. Okay. You have the power to bring forth energy from all other dimensions. Everything mind-blowing in this realm was brought here by someone daring enough to usher it in. Make this world a stranger, more beautiful plane of existence. Nice. I just feel like this is a reminder to say, like, remember your power, and it's tying into like the moon energy as well. To remember that you can talk to the elements all around you, because ultimately life is you, you are life. It's the powers that be, like your thoughts, your intentions, your actions, they are all so powerful, and they're creating everything around you. So if you're feeling like you want ways to help you get the lessons and help you integrate what you're going through right now, and to help to birth something new from all of this destruction and chaos, tap into that powerful side of you that remembers that we are co-creating life here. And in fact, like, truly, we're a drop in the ocean of life, as above, so below. And in that drop that we are the whole ocean itself. Like, from the stars to ourselves, like, everything is on the same plane of, it's the same fabric of life and love and consciousness. So you can get like fun and witchy with it and have little magical rituals for yourself. So remember your power, even in a time of complete surrender to the emotional tides. Okay. It is still downpouring out there. Wow. So that's good from this deck. Let's read next. I'm going to pull some angel numbers for you. This is the angel number oracle. I always have the decks listed below in the description, FYI. So let's take a look. What's the best message from this group? Okay, thank you. I have 1144, leveling up. That's you right now. Leveling up. 1144. Oh, wow. And I have 444 and 44. Wow, fours could be really popular for you in your life, really resonant for you. So we have stability, protection, and we have leveling up. So the fours represent stability. You're gaining a new level of stability, having your previous roots like absolutely ripped to shreds. You're creating like new roots, like deeper roots. That's what I feel with this group. Leveling up. Bum, bum, bum. Just like Mario. Let me see. 144. The best decisions are made from a place of peace and stability. Check in on your foundations. How are you keeping yourself grounded and centered? Are there any needs you may have been neglecting? Prioritize your inner work. Pour your whole heart into whatever it is you're working on. We promise all that labor will pay off in the long run. You need to hear that. Any positive adjustments you can make to your habits helps to cultivate a life of greater happiness and reward. So the affirmation is, I level up my life by changing one thing at a time. Okay, you are so guided and protected, and I know I mentioned that in the tarot, and it's coming out now again, like you're so protected through this time. It is so guided, and you have resources all around you to help you. They're already helping you, but even when you get more intentional with asking and intentional with ceremony or rituals, like that's really too when you're gonna be allowing more help into your life, more stability. So yeah, this is just an extra reminder of how crazy protected and right, seriously, like spot on this timing is for you to go through what you're going through. Okay. So finally, the last deck I'm going to pull from, I Create My Reality. I think this deck is with me through nearly every reading because it's so bomb. What is the best message for this group? Thank you. It says, happiness is balance. And it says, I am empowered by happiness. Being happy goes beyond simply feeling pleasant emotions. It is proven that keeping your mind in a joyful state for 24 hours, avoiding anxiety or anger, improves your mental functions and keeps you balanced. When you are balanced, you are in power. When you keep joy in your heart, you open yourself to great possibilities and growth, even in difficult moments. Be focused, be happy, be balanced. I think the idea of being balanced is really crucial for you moving through a time of such great heartbreak. Because it's almost like the tides can just, overwhelm you. And sometimes that is just reality. But when you have those moments that bring you back to that trust and that faith and like remembering and counting the blessings in your life as well, it can help you be balanced through these times, and feeling more aligned and feeling infinite. I mean, like, such a good picture to indicate like your infinite self. So to remember, like, or I would even say, like, watch your thoughts, like be very aware of like what you're thinking on in the day to day, and you can choose like how much attention and focus you give each thought pattern, that's what I feel. I could say more on that, but I think I'm just going to leave it as that, because you do need an anchor when you're going through such depths emotionally. You need that anchor to come back to and to remember the good things too. So I think balance is like a perfect reminder for you. Okay, so that includes this reading. I am sending you a huge, huge hug through the screen. Just know, like, what you're going through is temporary, and it's like a challenge or a sprint or something. Like it's not that you're moving through it quickly, but it's a challenging moment, no doubt. So know that it won't last. Know that this is helping to make you stronger on so many levels and helping to up-level your life as you integrate the hurt, the pain, and literally alchemize it into something beautiful that is unfolding as we speak. So I hope this message brings you the confirmation, the clarity, and the nourishment that you need for yourself in this time. Whenever you need more nourishment, come on back. My whole channel is, a library for nourishment. And these are timeless readings. So always pick with your intuition, and we will see you guys on the next reading. Okay, bye-bye.